Thank you.
Good morning, Unity Village Chapel. It is a delight to welcome you into this sacred sanctuary today and into your spiritual practice, both every individual that is in the house and all of those that are joining us live stream today. I want to just welcome one of my mentors, one of the most amazing spiritual leaders that I know, someone who has blessed our movement for years and years and years and become foundational in who our Unity ministers are, and that is Reverend Robert Brummett. So thank you, Robert, for being here on this sacred morning, and thank you for all you have done for the Unity movement and for Unity ministers and Unity communities. You are a great gift, and it is a delight that you're here with us this summer for our Summer Soul series. Let's open this morning together in prayer and mindfulness. We breathe into this space, remembering that this is not a performance, it is not a presentation, it is not something that we just arrive to. This is a practice. This is our time to come together, to put in the time, to breathe, to center ourselves, to remember that there is one moment when we are awake and mindful. In that moment, we live on purpose. We live in alignment with light. So we focus our attention on the here and the now, on the breath, as we simply arrive to a state of non-resistance, arrive with an open heart, and arrive with the beginner's mind. And so it is. Namaste. If you're here for the first time, welcome, and you are in for a treat. We have Reverend Robert Brummett, who is usually down at our sister church at Unity Temple on the Plaza at the Temple Buddhist Center, and he is one of my teachers and one of my favorite people, so I'm just so glad that you get to experience his teachings, his light, and his wisdom. If you're here for the first time, the welcome packets are available online and after the service at the welcome table. So feel free to hop back there, and we have wonderful people that want to get to know you and who you are. So stop by there and definitely take a little walk around the village grounds, because I think you'll find nourishment here. In Unity, we believe in one power and one presence, God the good, omnipotence. We see God as love, wisdom, and divine mind. We honor all spiritual practices and the diversity of paths that lead to enlightenment. We believe that we're born blessed, and through meditation, affirmation, and prayer, we remember that blessing. It is through the law of mind action that we activate our good and we create harmony and unity in our lives and in our world. Namaste.
Aisha, you want to bring the kids up?
Just waiting. Come on, let's bring up everyone to the front. Here they come. Do. We got a little musical interlude there as we wake up. We have some sleepy children that have been like, wow, I was up watching fireworks till late. Pretty exciting times. Well, good morning. We have a small and mighty group. We're going to be discovering some parts of Unity Village today that not everyone has seen. So that's going to be exciting. Let's just take a moment to breathe and land here, shall we? Can we take a breath? Would someone want to show them what a rainbow breath is? Does someone know rainbow breath? Oh, you do. Can you step down and show them rainbow breath? I would feel better if you were off the step. Breathe in. And breathe out. And breathe in. And one more time. Breathe in. Thank you, May. That was so good. All right, congregation, now is your turn. You get to say what's up there together. You are born blessed. And then we're going to respond. We're going to say, we are born blessed. Let's say it all together. We are born blessed. Wonderful. And then, congregation, together.
You are here to be a blessing. You are a blessing. Yeah.
Here to be a blessing.
Yes, indeed you are. And then everyone, we can put our hands together, filling up all that good energy that is infinite and loving and all present. And together we say, we love you.
We bless you.
And we
appreciate you
just
the way you are.
I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. Let it shine. Let it shine all the time. Of your fellow man, lend him a helping hand, put a little love in
Another day goes by, still the children cry. Put a little love in your heart. We want the world to know. We won't let hatred grow. Put a little love in your heart. And the world will be a better place. And the world will be a better place for you and me. Just wait and see. Put a little love in your heart. Put a little love in your heart, yeah. Put a little love in your heart. Put a little love in your heart. Take a good look around. If you're feeling down, put a little love in your heart. I hope when you decide, kindness will be your guide. Put a little love in your heart. And the world will be a better place. And the world will be a better place for you and me. Just wait and see. Put a little love in your heart, yeah. Put a little love in your heart. Put a little love in your heart. Put a little love in your heart.
Good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
It's nice to see you all this morning. So glad to be up here, and so thrilled to have Reverend Robert Brummert with us. It's always one of my favorite subjects.
Thank you.
You are invited to download the Unity Village Chapel app from your app store. Search for Unity Village Chapel and download. Open the app, tap the OOS tab at the bottom. There you can follow today's order of service, view announcements, and stay connected. You can also share your prayer request for our prayer wall, where our ministers, prayer chaplains, and community will hold sacred space with you. Now, please, everyone, take a moment and pull out any mobile device you would have that would make some noise, and let's silence those for now. Let's experience this daily word wisdom as a reflection of our shared practice. Sunday, July 5th, 2026, the word of the day is interdependence. I am connected with all beings. We are one in God. At our best, members of the human family rely upon and support one another. We give and receive. We help and are helped. We comfort and are comforted. I remember this if at times I feel alone in the world. Even if I'm tempted to cope with a difficult situation on my own, I will accept an offer of help if it comes. Likewise, if I see someone struggling, I will offer to lighten a load. With each interaction, I deepen my awareness of the infinite goodness in all people. I also express my spiritual nature more fully and easily as I communicate, cooperate, and contribute to the good of others and open my heart to receive. We belong to one another, united in our divinity and interdependence in our humanity. 1 Peter chapter 3, verse 8 reads, "Finally, all of you have unity of spirit, sympathy, love for one another, a tender heart, and a humble mind."
that we rest in God and say amen. Let our joy be so triumphant that we rest in God and say amen.
Let's now take this opportunity to turn inward. I invite you to focus on your breath. Breathing in consciously, breathing out consciously with awareness. Relaxing the body with each breath that you take. Let your body relax a little bit more. Soften. Being here fully present. Breath by breath, moment by moment. I invite you to imagine that in the center of your chest is a candle. And I invite you to see yourself lighting this candle, knowing that this is the Christ candle, the Christ light. This light is shining within you, and it gets brighter every breath you take. Breath by breath. Feel the flame growing bigger, feeling the light growing stronger. Breath by breath, it gets larger and larger, filling your body. Breath by breath, it gets larger still, filling this building. Filling these sacred grounds. Breath by breath, your light grows. The Christ light within you gets brighter and brighter. Touching every member of our community here in Kansas City, Missouri, and beyond, touching our nation on this, her 250th birthday. Seeing our nation as the light of the world, seeing that light grow across the world, across the globe, into the earth and into the sky. Let your light grow brighter and brighter. There is no limitation to the size or the power of that Christ light within you. So I will rest in the silence for a few moments and invite you to rest in that light, that Christ light within you, and just allow it to do its work in you and in our world. Breath by breath. Let your light grow brighter. And so as we bring this time of formal meditation to close, let your light get brighter all the time. Whatever you're doing, wherever you are, God is. Wherever you are, God is in you and living its light through you. You are the divine hands and feet. You are the divine eyes and ears. And so with gratitude, we say, thank you, Spirit, for assigning us to this world. Thank you for this time and for this place and for the work that we're called to do in the world today. And amen. And amen. Well, good morning. It's a delight to be here once again. It's a real delight to sit here and to look at all the beautiful faces and feel the energy of your light, your love. I want to thank Reverend Erin for the invitation to be here to speak on this special day, birthday of our nation. To thank her for the very kind introduction, and to her for every opportunity to be in this very sacred space. I'm just feeling the energy of well over 100 years of continuous prayer. Incredibly powerful. And that is so much what our world needs today. By the way, I told Mark, I said, this is a first for me after almost 50 years in ministry. This is the first time ever that I've read my Sunday talk. I usually talk off the cuff, more or less, as you know. But this morning I don't have any cuffs to talk from. So I'm not corny. Mary, you didn't hear that, but I did. My cheering section up here. Yeah, thank you. Thank you for being here, Mary. And there's a specific message I wanted to share with you today, so I decided to write it out and to read it to you, and hopefully read it to you in a way that is energizing and meaningful to you. So let's begin. Here we are in the midst of the most American of all holidays, a time celebrated with fireworks, picnics, parades, and of course, hot dogs. This year we celebrate the 250th birthday of our nation, a nation which has been founded on the principles of liberty and of justice for everyone. We seek to honor these principles, and we seek to honor the individuals who articulated them. None of these men were perfect human beings, yet the principles they enshrined are timeless. Birthdays invite reflection. They ask us, who have we been? Who are we now? And who are we becoming? And on this birthday, we cannot pretend that all is well. We are living in a moment of profound upheaval, globally, nationally, and personally. But we are also living in a moment of profound possibility. Today I want to speak about the world in which we find ourselves. And I want to speak about an ancient prophecy. And I want to speak to you about how you can contribute to the healing of the world, the healing of our nation, and your own personal healing. Let's begin by naming the moment honestly. We are facing multiple overlapping crises in our world today. Not just one, not two, but a whole constellation of challenges that touch every corner of our lives. Globally, we face climate instability, resulting in fires, floods, storms, and sadly, the destruction of some vital ecosystems. We are facing environmental degradation, oceans filling with plastic, rivers that are polluted with toxic chemicals, air that's polluted with poisonous gases, pandemics, global health threats, violence and war, famine, lack of clean water. And within our own nation, we face violence on our city streets, political polarization, which is tearing at the very fabric of our nation and our ability to be together, to communicate, and to trust in one another. And for the first time in history, we are faced with technologies with unimaginable power. We have no idea where this is going to take us. Artificial intelligence, biotechnology, and robotics on a mass scale. And personally, many of us in the world today, not just in our country, but everywhere, are facing loneliness, anxiety, despair, an existential disconnection from our own soul, personally, in some cases, and certainly collectively in our nation and in our world. It can feel overwhelming. It can feel like too much. It can feel like the world is unraveling faster than we can respond. But here is a spiritual truth. Every great turning point in human history has felt exactly like this. Moments of impending collapse are also moments of potential awakening. And this brings us to a prophecy, one that speaks directly to our time. About 1,200 years ago in Tibetan Buddhism, a prophecy emerged which has become known as the Shambhala prophecy. It describes a time when all life on earth is in danger, a time when negative forces rise with immeasurable destructive power. These are the words within the prophecy. A time when new technological advances appear with the potential to destroy the entire world. In that time, the prophecy says, the kingdom of Shambhala will appear. Now, Shambhala is not a place. It's not a location you can find on a map or via GPS. It is not a hidden valley. It's not a mystical land somewhere. Shambhala is a state of consciousness. It is a kingdom that exists in the hearts and in the minds of those who are awakened to their Christ nature. And in that moment of crisis, the prophecy says, the Shambhala warriors will emerge. They will look like ordinary people. They will have no uniforms, no ranks, no insignia. They will work in offices, in schools, in hospitals, in homes. They will be parents and teachers, artists, scientists, activists, spiritual seekers. Their mission is not to fight, but to dismantle the weapons of destruction, both internal and external. And they carry within them two sacred tools: compassion for all beings and a deep insight into the radical interdependence of all things. And it's quite interesting that the daily word for today is interdependence. These are not poetic metaphors, they are specific instructions. Because compassion without insight becomes sentimentality. And insight without compassion can become cold and detached. But together, compassion and insight mix to form the heart of the Shambhala warrior. So what does this prophecy mean for us, for you and I, here and now in America, on this, her 250th birthday? It means that we are the ones the prophecy is speaking about. We are the ones the world has been waiting for, not because we are special, not because we are perfect, but because we are alive at this point in history. Because we are awake enough to see what's happening, and we feel the suffering of the world in our very bones. and because we know that something much greater is possible. A Shambhala warrior is not someone who retreats from the world. Rather, a Shambhala warrior is someone who steps into the world with courage and with clarity. A Shambhala warrior is someone who refuses to dehumanize others, even if they radically disagree with them and they with you. A Shambhala warrior can see through the illusion of separateness, can act from love rather than fear, and can and will use their skills, whatever they may be, for the healing of the world. A Shambhala warrior is someone who understands that the battlefield is not out there. The real battlefield is within our own heart. It's the battle between fear and love, between reactivity and wisdom, between despair and possibility, between the ego and the awakened heart. The prophecy does not say that the warriors will easily win. It does not say the world will magically fix itself. It says that courage is required. And it says that the tools we need are already within us. So how do we cultivate these qualities? What does it mean practically to become a Shambhala warrior? I'd like to share with you 5 essential characteristics of the Shambhala warrior. Number 1, a clear mind. A clear mind. A Shambhala warrior trains the mind to see reality as it is, not as fear paints it, and not as anger distorts it, and not as habit filters it, fades it. This means questioning our assumptions, looking deeply within ourselves at what we believe, noticing the stories that we are telling ourselves, practicing mindfulness, being mindful in everyday life. A clear mind. A clear mind is not a mind without thoughts. A clear mind is a mind that is not ruled by those thoughts. Thinking will happen, whether we like it or not, but we can decide how we respond to those thoughts. A second essential characteristic is an open heart. To be a warrior of compassion is to let the world touch you, to be vulnerable, but not to collapse under its weight, but to remain available and responsible and responsive. An open heart is not weakness. It is the greatest strength that we have. It allows us to see humanity in others, even those we don't even like. We can still see their humanity, the same humanity that's within us. It allows us to act from love rather than from defensiveness. An open heart. Number 3, beginner's mind. Zen master, the Buddhist Zen master, Suzuki Roshi, has said, in the beginner's mind, there are many, many possibilities. In the expert's mind, there are very few. Beginner's mind is the willingness to stay curious, to be humble, to be teachable, to stay open to new solutions. In a time of unprecedented change, beginner's mind is essential. In times of unprecedented change, it's the learners who will inherit the earth. We cannot solve today's problems with yesterday's consciousness, because that consciousness is what put us here in the first place. Number 4, essential quality number 4, a courageous presence. Now, courage is not the absence of fear. Courage is not making fear go away. Courage is the willingness to act even when fear is present. A Shambhala warrior is one who shows up, who speaks truth to those in power, who stands for justice without hating those who are unjust, who stays grounded in the midst of chaos. Courageous presence is contagious. When one person stands in truth, others will remember their own strength and will be encouraged to stand in their own truth as well. And finally, number 5, a commitment to oneness. The 5th tool of the Shambhala warrior is the deep understanding that all things are interconnected. This is not a philosophy, it is a reality. Every choice we make ripples outward into the field. Every act of kindness shifts the field itself. Every moment of awareness interrupts the cycle of unconsciousness. To live from interconnection is to understand that my well-being is tied to yours, that the health of the planet is ultimately no different than the health of my own body, because the planet is part of my body, and I am part of its. To know that the suffering of others is not separate from my own suffering. And to know that love is not optional. Love is the very fabric of the universe itself. So here we are in America at 250 years of age, a nation born in struggle, shaped by ideals and contradictions, capable of great harm, capable of great healing. A nation still becoming, still learning, still awakening. The question before us is not just, will we survive, but rather, who will we choose to become? The Shambhala prophecy tells us that in times like this, warriors of wisdom and compassion arise, not as superheroes, not as saints, just as ordinary people like you and me who choose to live with extraordinary awareness. People like you, people like myself, people who refuse to give up on humanity, people who believe that love is stronger than fear, people who understand that the future is not something we enter, it is something we create. On this 250th birthday, may we each commit to becoming a Shambhala warrior, each in our own way. Once again, the essential characteristics: a clear mind, an open heart, beginner's mind, that is a learner's mind, a courageous presence, and a deep understanding of the interconnectedness, the interbeing of all things. May we be the ones who carry the kingdom of Shambhala within us. May we be the ones who help to heal this world. May we be the ones who remember who we truly are. And may America's next 250 years be shaped not by fear, but by a profound spiritual awakening. Thank you for being here.
This land is your land. This land is my land. From California to the New York Island. From the redwood forest to the Gulf Stream water. I tell you, this land was made for you and me. As I went walking down that ribbon on highway, I saw above me that endless skyway. I saw below me that golden valley. I said, this land was made for you and me. As I went walking out, they tried to stop me now. They put a sign up that said, private property. Well, on the backside, it said nothing. It must be that side. It was made for you and me. When the sun was shining and I was strolling and the wheat fields waving and the dust clouds rolling, the voice was chanting as the fog was lifted. I said, this land was made for you and me. This land is your land. This land is my land. Yeah. From California to the New York Islands. From the redwood forest to the Gulf Stream waters. I tell you, this land was made for you and me. Thank you.
Yes, thank you. Joe Cartwright, Steve Ragazzi, Todd Gillette, Javila Bruders. That was fantastic music today. Outstanding. And thank you, Reverend Robert, for your very timely wisdom and reminding us why we were born in this time, and that our interconnection is key. And that our courageous presence is contagious. Thank you. This fall, our Adventures in Spirituality program is an 8-week journey with the Mary O'Malley book, What is in the Way is the Way. It's not about pretending to have it all together. It's about gently waking up to our real lives with awareness, honesty, and compassion. If you're longing for deeper connection and spiritual growth, join us for Adventures in Spirituality. The annual small group facilitator training is coming up, and there are 2 opportunities to participate. Wednesday, July 8th, from 4:30 to 8:30 p.m. Central, and Saturday, July the 11th, from 9 a.m. to 1 p.m., also Central, virtually on Zoom. Upon completion, students will be qualified to facilitate Adventures in Spirituality fall groups and other small group sessions in the spring and summer. If you've been curious about Unity teachings or thinking about becoming a member of Unity Village Chapel, sign up for the UVC Exploring Unity and Membership classes July 15th, 22nd, and 29th. It's a 3-part series on Wednesday evenings, taking place virtually on Zoom from 6 to 8 p.m. Central. We'll all get to know each other, explore Unity's history and teachings, learn more about Unity Village Chapel, and discover what it means to become a member. You're invited to a special screening of a documentary, Groundswell, on Friday, July the 10th at 6:45 p.m. here in the Fillmore Chapel. Groundswell explores the growing movement of individuals and communities working together for positive social and environmental change, offering an inspiring look at collective action and hope. All are welcome. Join us for this engaging and thought-provoking evening. All are warmly invited to the Surat Shabbat Yoga Meditation presentation on Friday, July 17th from 6:30 to 8 p.m. at UVC Community Center. There is no cost to attend. This presentation will explore an ancient meditation practice that focuses on connecting our attention with the inner divine light and sound of God. This spiritual path has been taught by many great masters throughout history, and the present teacher is Sanat Rajinder Singh Ji Maharaj. The meditation will be facilitated by William Smith, who has been practicing this meditation technique for more than 50 years. We hope you'll join us. Full details and registration for all of the events mentioned are available on our website, the UVC app, and the weekly e-newsletter. It takes a village to create this service, and we're grateful for all who make it happen. Today's prayer chaplain is Kristen King Sparrow, who is here to offer prayer following today's service. Deep Dive begins right after service, virtually on Zoom, hosted by our Zoom team. You can find the Zoom link on the Virtual Sanctuary tab at unityvillagechapel.org, and in person here at Unity Village in the Fillmore Cafe, facilitated by Courtney McElwee and Mary Kay Ziegler. All are invited to join the conversation and deepen today's message. Now we move into the practice of generosity. We give not because it's transactional, but because generosity is a spiritual act. Giving keeps the current of life moving. As we give, we participate in creating life, in sustaining this spiritual home, and in practicing love together. Let's affirm together. Divine love, through us, blesses and multiplies all that we have, all that we give, and all that we receive. As you leave, physical offerings may be placed in the basket, and electronic giving is available at the welcome table. If you're visiting today and you have a heart for supporting our Sunday service here at Unity Village, you're invited to join the 5 to Thrive with an ongoing gift of $5 weekly or monthly. And remember, you can always stay connected through our live stream. At the welcome table, you can also pick up a copy of the Daily Word, purchase music CDs, and if you love thought-provoking films, inspiring documentaries, and meaningful stories, there's a sign-up sheet to be added to our movie meetup list. You'll receive occasional texts or emails when there is a group movie outing or conscious film suggestion or a pop-up movie night. Now, let's give our musicians one more round of appreciation as we stand and sing the peace song and recite the prayer for protection. Well, let's all stand.
Let there be peace on earth, and let it begin with me. Let there be peace on earth, the peace that was meant to be. With God as creator, family all are we. Let us walk with each other in perfect harmony. Let peace begin with me. Let this be the moment now. With every step I take, let this be my song of love. To take each moment and live each moment, peace eternally. Let there be peace on earth, and let it begin with me.
The light of God surrounds us, the love of God enfolds us, the power of God protects us, the presence of God watches over us. Wherever we are, God is, and all is swell.